Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. I have something very exciting to show you all. So today we're going to fry plantain with egg sauce. Now plantain in Nigeria, as you all know, is popularly known as dodo. And I'm not going to show you how to fry plantain alone. I'm going to show you how to make egg sauce so you can use it at your movie time and use it like a popcorn, you know, and use it and have fun with your families and friends. You can also put it as a side dish when you're eating fried rice, jollof rice, coconut rice, and all that and that, especially with beans. So, without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it. So, the first thing that you have to do is to make sure you keep where you're going to fry and cook organized. You know, you don't have to be like me. I like to keep my kitchen organized so that I don't run when I'm cooking to get anything I need. So one thing you need to do is to go to Maya and get your plantain. You can see it in any African store, but mostly I get it at Maya because, you know, it's closer to me. If you're like me, I was very worried when I saw how this plantain were the first day I went to Maya. I was so worried because if you can see the outside, it doesn't look really good, but you don't have to be worried. It's about what is inside, not the outside. You need a peanut oil to use and fry it. This is the oil that I use in frying it. You can get it as well at Maya or at Sam's Club or Walmart. And then you need a frying pan and a spoon to use to fry it. And then you also need something like this to put the plantain after frying so that the oil will drip out. So pretty much that's all you need. So let's get right into it. So you just need a small knife like this to use. And then sometimes people cut the edge or cut this side as well, but I don't care. I just divide it a little bit. Just put the knife a little bit. Just put the knife a little bit into it and then open it slowly, as you can see. And that's all you need. Then put it inside. And pick another one. Then pick another one and just slide it. See? Then it comes out very well. You put it inside. Just put the knife a little bit, don't put it too deep so you don't divide it into two. So we're done with that. What I do is I pack them inside the same bag because I want to clean the place very neat and tidy. Just put it in the trash. This is the fun part. So you will need a knife to use in dividing it, and there's a technique that I would like to show you all. And then to make it come out the way you see, you have to be very, very, very careful. You keep it this way. You keep it this way and you slide it. See how it came out? You slide it again. You don't have to space too much, just a little space like this. Just a little space like this is okay. So you keep sliding like that, that, till you get to the end. See? I would like to fry both sizes, so we see how it looks like. That's why I'm cutting this one in a different size. I mean, you can choose to cut any size you wish, but we're good to go. So it's time to fry. Like I said, we'll need this. So all you just have to do is just to make sure you put it to a length where you'll be able to fry. I might have to turn all this in. It's just like somewhere here, so I might just have to turn all in. So for the heat, you have to put it on high first to make the pot dry. So once it's dry, you just pour your oil in. Like I said, it was very small, so I'll just pour everything inside. Yeah, just pour everything in. Allow it to heat up. This is good. So how do you know the oil has reached a boiling point for you to start frying? What I do is a piece of onion and just cut it in there. So I'll just cut a piece like this and just throw it in. If it reaches the boiling point, you see it will just sparkle up.
A few moments later.
So I will try it again to see if it has reached the boiling point. I will put a piece of onion. Oh yeah, you see that? That day has reached the boiling point. See? See the bubble? So we are good to go. So now we have to put this in. I'm always very scared of this, but hopefully. Once the first set gets in, everything is easy. So you don't have to add anything like salt and all that. You don't need to add salt, but you know, I don't like to make it very salty, so I won't add salt. You don't need salt. It will taste very sweet once we're done. So as you can see, it's just half of what we had before. So I put it in and let's wait. Let's wait. So I like to stay with it because I don't like my plantain to be brown. I want it to be soft and very nice. And then turn it when it needs to be turned and flip it over, and just make sure you get all sides fried. Because a lot of them are tangled together, right? So you want to get all sides fried. So I would like you just right now as you're watching the video, just go to the comment section, tell me which sides will be done. So we have the round size and we have the normal shape size. So just let me know which size will be done first, and you know, at the end of the video, see who will be the winner. Let's go, comment. It smells so good already. Like, oh my god, it's getting there. Look at this, it's getting there. I am so excited. I love plantain. I love plantain so much. Oh my god, I love plantain so much. So apparently they all fry at the same time, and unfortunately my chef was the first. I think it's more or less like the round shape though, so I guess the round shape won. So all the round shapes are somehow done. As you can see, that's the third one. This is the third one. This is another one. They're all browned up. So definitely the round shape is the first to, you know, be brown, because I don't want it to go too brown. I just want it to be normal. So yeah, I guess you have to take out the brown shape there. So this is a brown shape. At this point you can say, yeah, I don't want it too brown. So I take it out. This is how I do it. I just make sure I squeeze it by the pan, and this is how it looks. I put it back, and then this one too is almost done, so I just squeeze it by the pan. Okay, so I just take it out and then squeeze it by the pan and put it back. As you can see, they are almost, just a few minutes. Let me take out all the round ones because they are done. I'm taking out all the round ones. I don't like too brown. You might like too brown, so just keep it a little seconds and then before you take it out. But at this point for me, I'm good. Like I'm good. Like I'm very, very good. So what I do is just to pick it one after the other, put it back, squeeze the oil out a little bit, put it back, and pack it, squeeze it, and put it back, squeeze, put it, so you have to know that even when you take it out of the oil, you know, it's still hard. So you might want to take it out early, like not too brown, but you know, just brown, but not too brown, because it's still going to be hot when you put it inside, you put it out of the oil. So as you can see, they look so good. So it's really nice. I like it. It's really, really nice. We are done! So now that we're done frying the plantain, we're going to go straight into doing an egg sauce where we'll use to eat the plantain. And remember, you can also use this plantain to eat with fried rice, jollof rice, anything, anyhow you want to eat. But in Nigeria, those are the dishes that is added as a side for people. So yeah, let's get right into it. So we're about to do our egg sauce, and this is apparently everything that you need to do the egg sauce. First of all, you need diced tomatoes, and you need some ginger powder, you need some nutmeg, and you need spice, bouillon powder spice, you need thyme and curry powder, and you need salt, and then you also need some mixed veggies, and then you need pepper, you need onions as well, then you need your eggs. So for this, I'm just going to make it very little. So I'm using 3 eggs. You can use 5, as many eggs, depending on how you want your sauce to be plenty. And then overall, you need chicken. You need some chicken. I'll show you how I'm going to process everything together. So yeah, pretty much that's all you need. So the veggies as well, you see, since it's already frozen, I'll just pour it inside. I guess that's enough already. So we just pour them inside, as you can see. So to dissolve. So I'm just going to open this first. So the diced tomatoes is opened, and I will just pour it in. Next part is to chop the onions very well, and then just go ahead. There you see our onions. Set it aside, and our tomatoes, set it aside, so we'll get everything in good shape. This is very, very spicy, so I'm just going to use just a few because I don't want to kill myself in the process of eating this. Once we're done with that, we'll just put it in the plate. So for the chicken, I love to just cut it, make sure I get where there's no bone. Like the thighs is very, very good. And then at this point, you just pack them inside the plates. There you go. So for the eggs, you just crack them like normal. So I'm going to go ahead and stir the egg. I like to also add salt to my egg because I want it to taste very well. Just add a little bit of salt. And then you also want to add your bouillon powder, a little bit. That's too much. Just add depending on the quantity of egg that you have, and then stir them. And once you're done, you just set it aside. Oh, now we are ready to put it on fire. So I will grab my pan, put it in, and I will start with a high heat first. So for the measurement of the oil, I'm going to use this and I'll measure it, pour it in, and that's enough oil for us to use in all this. Oh my god, I really love this. The next thing I'll put after the oil will be this, onions. So like I said before, one of the techniques which I use to check if the oil is at the boiling point is to grab a piece of onion, very little piece, and just put it in. There you go. You see that? You know that it has reached the boiling stage. So you will just turn the onions inside and allow it to fry, saute it a little bit, and then we put the veggies. Fry it a little bit. Then add your chopped chicken. At this point, you want to also add your salt because you want it to test. I like to put it in my pan so I'll know the measurements. So that should be enough. I'll just put it everywhere where you have the chicken. And then you put your Knorr bouillon powder for spice. I want it to taste very, very well. And then your nutmeg as well on top of the chicken, because this is something that you really like to taste. Then you also put your ginger powder. Just make sure you have it all over your chicken, just for the taste. Then you also have your curry powder as well. Make sure you pour it everywhere, all over your chicken. And the last thing is your thyme. Just get it all over your chicken like that. Then the last one, the very last one, is the pepper. Put it in and then turn it. You will have that flavor in everything. And you also allow it to cook for a few minutes, for just 1 minute. Then you go ahead and add your tomatoes. Just pour it in. And then remember that the heat is on high, so you want to keep it high because you want the tomatoes to be really, really cooked. So we're going to allow this to cook for 3 minutes and then we'll come back. And then remember that the only thing that is left right now is the eggs. Eggs is the only thing remaining right now, so that should go at the end. I'll test it for salt and make sure all the ingredients is okay before I go ahead and put the egg. It's really good. You don't want your veggies to cook too much, right? So we're going to go ahead. This is after 5 minutes. We're going to go ahead and pour the eggs inside. I'll stir it a little bit because you know it had settled for a moment. Stir it again and then pour it around. At this point you have to turn down your heat. You have to turn down your heat because you don't want it to look fried, right? You don't want your egg to look like fried egg. So you make sure you get everything in. And for me, I like to just, you know, push it a little bit. It's not turning, just push it a little bit to go under because all the eggs are on top of this. So I push it a little bit to go under. Allow it to go under, and then I will allow it to cook for 5 minutes. Yeah, let's do 5. Let's do 5 and then keep checking, okay? So you turn down your heat and keep it on a low or medium heat. So after 5 minutes we'll come back and then check this out. It looks like pizza. Turn it. So at this point it's very safe for us to say that our egg sauce is ready. So let's put it down.